for SG and then just adapt, so they can do both.
SG, yeah, whoever their mid option is going to be, or look at this though, the creep wave behind, going all the way to the tower, so a little bit awkward there for them, have to deal with.
Well, the extra slow amount is just so good on AA right now. Oh, top lane.
Homing missile, love the sound of that. Mu does not, he's in trouble. Oh, nice heal as well coming out, and that will be a first blood. Drawn by SG Esports, and you know, seeing that now, especially if you're Complexity, are you still fine having him basically solo this top lane, knowing how vulnerable he is to dying?
You're talking about
the Venomancer, yeah.
Well, they need to help the Venomancer. I mean, it's a Tidehunter. You don't want to pressure Tidehunter too much. He's still gonna get farm anyways. They just oh, AA with the. No,
wow.
He needs help.
I think it's safe to.
They can pretty much kill either Ogre or whoever he catches in the cogs.
Yeah, it's one of those cases, better late than never, of course, but now he's in a spot too. It's actually Ogre Magic's in trouble now. coL getting a little bit too comfortable in the lane. They're going to take advantage of that. This is going to be a 3-0 start for SG Esports. Yeah, not too sure what he was thinking, frankly, because Veno was just about to suggest. Top lane, are they going in again? No, Clockwork's setting up. Let's have the cogs. He's going to run in at Mu. coL, not much he can do. He just still has the Ignite. He doesn't even have Fire Blast yet, so just has to kind of sit there and say, stop hurting my friend. Yeah, that's not going to work.
coL buffed the tower.
Might as well. That's what I'm saying. He literally could do nothing right there, so might as well try. I mean, the tower was attacking a couple times, so technically, I guess that was an okay play. But yeah, it's just a really, really tough spot. So Complexity just doing their best to kind of minimize the damage as much as possible. But SG Esports played it very well at the top lane. Bottom lane, though, Tidehunter, he is tanky. Level 2 Kraken Shell. Is it tanky now? Probably not. One more auto attack. Yeah, they get it out. Even the Illusion's assisting. And Z-Free, credit for the kill down. Either one of them push up even just a bit right here.
I mean, they saw him picking up that Invis rune.
Okay.
Puck said it, and they're still sticking there. Oh, the rotation from AA just canceling the TP.
All right,
no,
so
it was Puck actually to try to TP.
Yeah, Puck was TPing in like immediately, but then realized that they were backing up. But maybe they're not. Costaball, he's going in still. Running with those new Fade boosts picked up. I just mentioned the homing missile is up. Is that gonna be enough damage? It sure is, man. Costaball taking some damage in return for the tap. Okay, it seemed like he was gonna run away, but he's going back in now. Limp. He's scouting things out. Sentry Ward is down. Did they see him? They must have seen him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so he'll get the dazzle at least. Yeah, that is absurd. Definitely been the gyrocopter.
AA with 11-minute Midas and the Boots of Speed. They're going on a Tidehunter. AA ulti connects. He's gonna go down.
That's a kill, right? Yeah. Nice blast. Yep. So they get Tidehunter again. Killing a gyrocopter down here. Limp hunting for him, but looks like they just missed him. Oh, they will see Dazzle TPing out of the Dream Coils. He's the Courier. Actually spotted him initially as he was just about to finish his TP. So Bardino gonna live as long as possible, and Waning Rift eventually finishes. We saw that again. Limp, great player. Oh no, is Tidehunter in trouble? That's not going to be enough for the kill, but that does hurt him a bit. I heard the hook shot going off top lane. They do jump on a Mu. Going to be a return damage though. Poison Nova already activated. The call down will help finish off Mu right there, but the Waning Rift to snipe out Clockwork and take care of him in return. So a 1-2 Dream Coils. Wow, he's level 13. Wow. He's just waiting for the right time, and Ice Blast, I guess, is the right time. Oh! All three, the Dream Coil, that's all three. Down goes Gyrocopter, down goes Dazzle, and down goes Tidehunter. Well played coming out from Tower, too. It keeps going back to that. And allows you to recover that much more efficiently. SG Esports going for a big play right here. They know they need to. They're down 11,000 net worth very early on in the game. Clockwork jumping in onto Chessie. The follow-up is very late, though, and Puck is now coming in response. If they'll put out, that's going to be easy kill on a Clockwork. At least the homing missile finally connected on a Drow. Will Drow go down to this? No, he's going to be fine. That was very close, and they'll pop the shrine nearby. Keep him alive, but you could just tell the follow-up from SG Esports was so delayed. I don't know if they were just boxed out by somebody, or they were just unsure of whether to go in, as Limp also finds a kill on Bardino right now.
God, please, no. He actually made Boots of Travel on Phantom Lancer, and they're losing 13,000 gold.
So you're a fan, you're saying, yes.
Yeah. How do you get back into the game? You're losing the game, you spend 2,000 gold on an item that is completely useless.
Which potentially could be a difference maker. So, yeah, it does seem like an off choice here. Coming off the PL. Oh, that was right on the money there.
Power Ranger already has a Pike finish, so that's one Force Staff, and Venomancer is gonna have one once he gets the Courier.
Yeah,
he can afford it.
Exactly. Yeah. This feels like I agree with you. The Force Staff would have been so good in general too, but
both of them are so good right now. Like he had that early Midas.
Yeah.
Usually AA is played as 5, so they go for the gold talent. I'll keep that one for later, I guess.
Well, yeah, they're going in middle lane. Moo's trying to live right here. Poison Nova not ready, still on cool, and it's going to force Daff away. Buying time for Chessie to put in some good auto attacks. Clockwork has now resurrected, but Puck, he's not going to be able to save his teammate right there in coL. It ends up just absurd, but it just keeps getting worse for SG Esports as the theme right here, and it's hard to find kind of that turning point, and this is not going to be better for them. Bartino again in trouble. Puts out a weave. He's like, I might as well do something before I deal, and another okay comes out. I mean, Phantom Lancer at least. Probably going to be found right here. I don't know he wants to go for tie. He's like, oh wait, Dazzle, free kill. He's going to be able to TP out though, so good reaction on his part. But yeah, the Bloodlust, I think that's something we've kind of overlooked a little bit too. Is one thing to have the Drow aura, but you throw a Bloodlust on top of that, so it goes back to the synergy of the draft. Meanwhile, bottom lane. Okay, well, your mental state is definitely being affected. The more long you see in a game like this, the more you get beat down. Like, is there really a comeback here for SG here?
He actually finds Clockwork.
Knew he was up here somewhere.
There's a couple of heroes. The game is just gonna end because of the Drow aura and the Bloodlust.
Bottom lane again, Phantom Lancer. He's probably dead. He's gonna use a doppelganger and try to get away. Nope. The answer is no. Dazzle, same story.
Where's the OK from Bardino?
Don't give him anymore. It's like you've overused your OK spam.
There was not a single Ravage used this game.
That's a good point, yeah. That is very true. I do not recall seeing a Ravage yet. Call down coming out. It's the last stand really for SG. Might as well try.
We might
Picking out that. Oh, we got silenced off the bat. The Poison Nova uses what he's running in. Finally gets the Ravage off. Dropping about half life. It does do plenty of stun right there, but Chessie just going toe-to-toe with the Gyrocopter. He gets stunned by the homing missile. Speaking of stuns, but he's going to be fine going after him with the Force Staff. Okay, the Hurricane Pike right there. He still has the Aegis, by the way, on top of this. They don't kill the Gyrocopter, but they kill everyone else. All they lost was the Venom, but he did his job. And they're going to take out the Shrines right here. So, or the, excuse me, the Barracks here. Going to go mid and do even more so on the other side using the emotes themselves. But yeah, this is just more and more a victory in the making here for Complexity.
Yeah, these Raxes are going down. No Ravage, no nothing. Time to give up on this game.
I also just saw Kaya purchased by Ancient Apparition, by the way.
So even more.
Okay.
It's Ags and Maelstrom. Like, these items are just popping up in their inventory. Yeah. AALT is gonna connect on the Dazzle. Is he gonna die?
It is Dazzle. Yeah. Oh, yep, he's dead. Buck's like, I got you, fam. Hold my beer. And there's the OK from Bardino. We're having fun here. Complexity's definitely having fun. I mean, SG with the emotes, it seems like, you know, they're making the best of it, but it's definitely a lost cause at this point. Here we go. Maybe this is the last stand right here. Clockwork going in, call down coming out. Not really the best done though. Ravage is still ready to be used, but he just simply can't get the angle to use it. Chessie, oh, he put himself in an awkward spot. Actually, Chessie's in trouble. He has to end up man fighting right here. So Jackraft is slowly walking towards him, but the BKB wears off the take on Nuke to finish. And there you go. Something told me, yeah, that was going to be it. GG, well played. Game 1 will indeed go to Complexity. So obviously the later game there, a little silly at points, but what do we take from this game, though, if you're Complexity? I mean, the start was shaky for the top lane, but
swap plus a puck, this really isn't a lifestealer game.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at, and especially with that final pick to come still, because if you're
Slark minus 30 damage from Enfeeble.
Oh, yeah.
Can't really last hit. Look at the damage on that creep. 4-shot him.
Took a while. Yeah, no, that's got to be annoying. I mean, he's level 2, but he's not leveling up anything yet. You know, waiting for the right time, whether it gets pounced or dark packed. So obviously you can get rid of it, but doesn't even have the ability yet. Finding it's not necessary, but understandable that he's having a tough time with last hits.
Teolicor is gonna go down for the first blood. One more hit. There it is.
Got it. Okay.
I got your back, buddy.
Got it. Nice. Thank you. Puck. So he finds it, but he's going to end up dying himself. Oh, he's trying to do some jukes right here. Get killed by Roshan, but that's not going to work. So Marana runs him down with a haste room and heads right back to the middle lane. So again, Puck gets first blood. Ends up dying to the mid hero, but gets overall not too bad. Again, you have to really keep in mind that it's a support Puck ultimately. So fine change there. Beastmaster, by the way, he is doing very good in the middle lane. I mean, he's 15-2 against a 14-1 Marana.
Oh, Beastmaster has a really great attack animation with the Quelling Blade. Just much out CS'er. He just needs to be careful right now. I don't know if he's bringing any region. There is a flask and a ring himself, so he's not vulnerable to Bane ganks.
True. Oh, maybe that intelligence is being stolen after all. coL running after him. Martino almost kind of getting the last laugh of sorts. He gets the bounty rune from him, but is this actually going to be enough? I mean, Curse comes out, one more auto attack.
Smart.
Yeah, he's got it. All right, so +2, baby.
That feels good.
Plus Lexity. Maybe that's where Moo's going to come in, who, by the way, has a headdress. So you might win a. You won this round, Lacoste.
Not yet.
Almost.
Not yet.
Oh, Beastmaster. He's fine. Thirdshaker coming in, but TP in. Who's that going to be? That's going to be coL, actually. Throws out the curse. Deep dive from 40R right here. The elusive orb going to be dodged. Meanwhile, but yep, down goes Mirana. Ultimately, right.
Global silence in general. Puck silence as well. Manta style is the priority, I guess.
Tidehunter. Oh, he's going to pop the Ravage. Does have a TP coming in. Gets a turn kill on a Sark, and now Puck's in trouble as well. They end up getting the kill on Tidehunter, but it comes at a cost for Mirana. Able to finish the job there, and now Silencer on the run. Arrow's going to come up in 10 more seconds, but a Starstorm level 4 ready to be activated. coL throws up the last word. Activates the Starstorm right there. Slark going to be TPing in, and coL will ultimately survive. Raindrop to thank for that, as well as everything else he has. So, what do you go for down here? Yeah, Lashler's fine.
An action on 2 sides of the map.
Huh, maybe it's the Earthshaker? I mean, he's coming back here a little bit less life, so. But, yeah, that is a little interesting. And, well, speaking of Beastmaster, no roar to help save him right here. He's minimal mana, going to be run down with the open wounds. The Enchant Totem's out of range. Costabile, who wants this kill, though.
He's going to get it. Has a phase boots. Big is out of the range.
There you go. One more auto attack, and yes, he gets it. Yeah, the boar was not a range right there to help him slow him.
He survived because on level 8, he does not have Anchor Smash level 4. He has Kraken Shell level 3 instead.
Yeah. Middle lane. Nightmare into Arrow. Pretty good setup. First one. He hasn't been able to make too much happen. And usually your Beastmaster, you know, you get 7 or 8 and you start pushing objectives / getting kills like they're going to try right here. As the Dark Pact is active. Does he have Promer Roar? He does, but he's not using it. TPs are coming in. That would be exactly why. Tidehunter's a little bit too tanky. He's going to use it on the Earthshaker on the back left.
Ravage
going
is ready.
Back in. Ravage is ready. He's not going to use it. He uses it late, actually, as Earthshaker goes down. So it still might be some turn kills, but Lim comes in with a magic missile. And the Posa, one more auto attack from Death. The Wave of Terror amp damage, helping to finish off that kill. But now 40R, he wants revenge, damn it. Will he get it maybe onto the Vengeful Spirit? Oh, he needs to be careful himself, actually. Magic missile is going to be used. Chessie goes at the swamp.
Nice
Chessie,
swamp.
the Dark Pact missed, though. Chessie was not ready for that. The idea was there, but ultimately the execution was not, and 40R will survive because of that. Just chilling. Earthshaker running on over. You're going to try to zone him out even more. 40R, try to find the angle with the arrow. Then we get the Enchant Totem, or an Echo Slam works too, and the Gush applied, and that's a kill. So very patient play right there from SG Esports. They end up getting Beastmaster.
Mid lane, there's a lot of action going on. coL, will he go down? Yeah.
1 for 1, though. Fiend's Grip was activated on a Vengeful Spirit the whole time, but again, Bane does fall in return. Costabile's in a bad spot. Actually, swap over, trying to let Chessie finish off the job. Again, the Dark Pact's just out of range, though, and he did not have the pounds.
He'll get limbed that Mask of Madness, which he needs. Tidehunter has Ravage, so they should be careful. They really can't lock him down.
Well, they're going on him yet again. Round number 5. Leposa fighting them off. Use the Anchor Smash already. He was going to use Ravage. He sure is. Mirana is nearby. And he actually got the extra stun on the Vengeful Spirit with the arrow on top of that. I was wondering why he stood a little bit longer, but that would be why. The Global Silence comes out a little bit later on, but it's not going to matter for coL's life. He ends up going down, so another case of going on the Tidehunter. Not only this time, though, it doesn't work out, but this time it completely is still playing like he was that mid, or even an off-lane puck to an extent. Really more the mid puck, though. You know, again, the full power treads, double talisman. It is interesting seeing the decisions that he's making here as far as that and build. Not to I doubt him by any means, but I think that is a fair point you're bringing up. Earthshaker, though, he'll end up going down right here. That was a
Shaker smoked with the Blink Dagger. Level 1 Echo, though. Well, this could be
it's
big.
Still pretty big. They're going to go for Beastmaster. A lot of team supports nearby, but it's not nearly close enough. Apparently, they still have global.
Arrow almost connects.
Oh, did it? Oh. Missed, though, in that new Shadow Blade you're just mentioning. Chessie, don't jump the Tidehunter. They're going to jump the Tidehunter. Chessie pops a Dark Pact. There comes a Drink Coil. But again, if you're Complexity, can you really fight this? They do not have Global Signs. They do have Prime Roar, though. And Mirana a little bit too far up, but out comes a Ravaging Cutter and a big Enchant Totem on 2 different heroes. Fiend's Grip also from the side on a Beastmaster. And they are going to lose the Vengeful on top of that with the Aegis going to be popping him back up. But he's not going to have teammates to fight with. Kyle's on the run now. Just trying to survive against a Lifestealer and the Titan are running after him. That's not going to work, though, eventually. Going to find him and run him down and get the kill. Chessie now looking to come back in, but he's going to be nightmared up. Limp after the resurrection of the Aegis. The gush on it. Chessie, though. Chessie's melting down, and the arrow connects. Double kill for Laposa on Tidehunter. What did I say at the beginning of that fight, Lacoste?
SG really showing up. What did you say?
Don't jump the Tidehunter, man.
Well, on bottom. Anti-roar with the Lincoln Sphere.
See ya, Kyle. Boom. That's a life.
Global. Just kidding.
Okay, see now Earthshaker though. Echo Slam level 2 is ready. They do deny the tower, but again, a Complexity jumping.
You can say it once again.
Don't jump the tide. They go in, but at what cost? The Echo Slam in the back lines. Down goes Silencer. The Ravage on top. Limp is going to end up falling. The Vengeance are doing a little bit of work, but not nearly enough. Chessie manages to get away right there with a pounce, but oh, it almost hurts at this point.
Well, fool me once.
Should kind of be a little suspicious as far as what's going on. Moonlight Shadow's active. There is a sentry nearby. Tidehunter, he's trying to find somebody. Kyle is that somebody. He has global, but obviously at this point, I assume he's going to be holding it as he does. So they do get the support in.
They can stop it. They're spread around, just trying to split push a bit. SG needs to react to this.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, sure, getting Roshan's important, but they're going to do a lot of damage to the tier 3 tower. Now, they're looking to fight this? I mean, Global Science coming out. They do finally get the Roshan kill. Aegis pop. There's a Drink Coil stop at the TPs of anything. And the push continues at that bottom lane, by the way. Finally, somebody's TPing in. That will be the Earthshaker. So, Chessie, you're going to have to react to that. And by react, he's going to go for the kill. Earthshaker's in trouble. Earthshaker's going to end up dying right here, most likely. The Enchant Totem maybe will save him. Yes, it will. So he does make it out. But with all those TPs being canceled, Chessie's actually going to do plenty of damage to this tower. And finally, another TP coming in from Mirana to stop that here. But now Z-Freak. What's going on here? He gets nightmared up, actually. Not much life to work with. He's going to die to a Bane. He's able to auto-attack in. That was, but again, Chessie got a lot of damage on the tier 3 bottom lane. However, now you see the counter push from SG Sports as they make their way middle. Limp pops the BKB. They thought they were going in on him. He ends up putting the swap on a Bane who nightmares himself, actually, way up here. But the Magic Missile activated onto him, and now Bane dying to the auto attacks of Silencer and the Vengeful Spirit. So they get the tier 3 tower kill. They don't even care about Bane, basically, at that point. There is some split push going to the top lane as well. That's Beastmaster up there. So we have a bit of a race on our hands coming out. Melee Rax, middle lane. It's going to end up falling most likely. Puck is TPing in. Pastabal, he's going to start walking away. Nice stun on the Puck, by the way, with the arrow initially. The Ravage on top of that. Puck still good for now, though. Lifestealer getting low. The Drink Coil stops his TP, and they're going to get the Aegis taken away as a result of that as well. Mirana, he's able to TP back to base. But you look at the damage at the top lane. Meanwhile, the Rax goes down. Beastmaster ends up falling due to that. But you know what? A trade for Complexity, I think they're fine.
They're fine. They just traded the tier... They actually traded the Raxes for...
Picked up by Tidehunter right here. Good
item. Yeah, that's going to be pretty cool pickup. He does not need a Blink Dagger anymore. There's Lotus Orb.
Yeah, Moo went in pretty aggressively right there on a Bane. Limp ends up swapping him out, possibly could be the Ravage though, and Lifestealer sitting on top of him, having to run away very defensively right here. The Dream Coil stuns a couple on the back lines. Chessie does pick off the Bane finally to finish the job on him. That's what all started this fight. Puck, nice phase shift, destroying the Enchant Totem right there. Kyle though, not going to be the same story. He already uses Global Silence. He eventually will go down himself. So 1 for 1. Shadow Blade. See if we can find the opportunity against Complexity. Staying spread out. Global Silence also will still be on cooldown. So tier 3 goes down. There's a very aggressive swap from Limp on Earthshaker. Prime target, Prime Roar. And a couple of auto attacks later, they do finally get the job done with the kill right there. Chessie pops his own beaky. The Shadow Dance, of course, and now he's looking to do some good damage, but he's going to be bashed coming out by the Lifestealer right there, and he cannot pounce away in time. 75 seconds he's going to be dead for, unless he does buy back, which he does pretty quickly right there. Waning Rift, as well as that phase shift used by Puck, trying to get out of here. He uses the dig on a finish off Mirana. Kyle does go down as well, but damage done by Complexity. Laposa's getting low. Does he have a Ravage coming up? No, he does not. Still 45 more seconds. The Lotus Orb is not going to save him, I'm guessing, in the end, or maybe it will, actually. The auto attacks from Puck finish the job, and they get him taken out. Now it's Lifestealer versus the Lotus, seems like. Oh, you're right.
I don't know if he wants to use it.
No, he's not going to. He goes down, and he did get the kill on a Beastmaster, but the whole...
A Tidehunter is just too good.
Beastmaster's going to keep pushing. He's insisting on that. He does have a TP if need be. Roshan's not dying the quickest, to be fair, as well. Taking a little bit of time. Echo Slam, jump on a puck in the backlands. The arrow comes out as well. They're definitely killing Z-Freak right here.
He has no buyback.
He does in 80 seconds. He's going to be dead for. But you see they're distracting enough. Look at Beastmaster in the meantime. He does get the tier 3. Titan reports it. Has a Ravage that's going to anchor smash to try to keep them off. So Roshan will stay alive as the Nightmare locks down coL meanwhile. Doesn't have that global silence either. He does have a 4 staff, though, may come into play here. In fact, Chessie also running in, looking to finish off Bane now, not let him TP out with a magic missile. And yes, he does go down, and they also catch the Earthshaker on top of this. The Enchant Totem is not going to be nearly enough. So he, too, goes down, and that decision by coL obviously works out pretty well for them. However, a buyback on Earthshaker, they do not want to give up this Roshan now, that's for sure.
They need to go in right now.
Ravage, he's running in, exactly on cue, like you said. Limp, trying to do what he can to keep him off. The magic missile was reflected, it looks like, by the Lotus Sword. The Ravage goes off. The end is going to be taken by the Poser right there. And somebody got the cheese. I'm not exactly sure who, but Titan goes down. Nyx is the one that picks it up, apparently. And now Vengeful Spirit is trying to make his way out of her. Great 4 staff over the ledge. Manages to survive for now. Pops the Shrine. Earthshaker will finish him off, though, as he hits the Enchant Totem and the auto attack over here. That would be coL ends up falling. So they got the cheese. Refresher was picked up by Beastmaster. Meanwhile, so I don't know. It does have a buyback. So
he needs the buyback. I mean, they're going to lose the game. 60 seconds without a Slark and Venge without a buyback.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Venge just bought back, but this game is over.
Bottom racks, I think that they want to wait this out, but yeah, as soon as the top rack starts taking some damage, they have to buy back immediately. But Z-Freak, oh, we got stunned as it went in right there by, I believe that was the arrow. And he is not going to be able, or he does get away actually. Beastmaster is back up with the buyback, of course. They do finish off the Earthshaker, Lifestealer. At about half life, being locked down by the Dream coL, about 40 yards, like, let's do the objectives. Yeah, you're right, so that's that cheese. As mentioned, Beastmaster has used the refresher yet? Yes, he has. The double stun right there, 40 yards, eats the cheese himself, so gets back up to full life and full mana. Moot now going to be run down. The Abyssal Blade locking him down as well as the open wounds. But he gets back to the Founder. He's getting close at least with a nice 4 staff, and he'll manage to live. So 40R back and forth with the objective and the heroes. Complexity doing a great job of kind of baiting them in, if anything. But it's not enough to at least save the tier 3 tower. However, Tidehunter, this time it is going to be the end of him, it looks like. Just runs in with that Lotus Orb, saying, take forever to kill me, please. And they end up doing it. But there are some heroes that I can see it maybe, but Puck, it does seem a little odd, but I guess if you're playing YOLO, then it's a good item for that.
Playing YOLO, you can go for Aghanim Scepter. There's a Roar committed.
That's a kill on to Earthshaker at least. The swap, ooh, the reflect. Good job with the Lotus Orb right there. So unable to chase him down, but Tidehunter's going to chase another. They do actually catch up to him. No break though. Don't want to go out for that. 13 more seconds until that Silver Edge comes back up. So makes it a little bit interesting here as far as complexity, whether they want to go all out for this. They do pounce onto the Bane, at least going to go for the kill on him. Global Silence on top of that. The Dagon finishes off the Bane Lifestealer. Going to run after Chessie, but cannot stay up close to him. 40R. After the silence wearing off, jumps in. The BKB's pop. There's those arrows. It does hit his silencer at least. And now he's going to try to finish him off with some more auto attacks. Puck is still nearby. Illusory Orb through. That BKB is still active. Finally wears off. Moves now over here nearby though, but silencer does go down. He does buy back though. Chessie sitting on top of the Tidehunter. Ravage activated. And going to keep them off.
Nice bash plus Abyssal Blade.
Gets the kill, but does he jump in the... Now what do? You just walk back to base.
Going back to Fontaine, my friend.
Yep, the slow walk of shame. All right, he pops out. Primal Roar's ready, though. There's no chance. And Lifestealer will end up dying to this, so fun attempt there from the Lifestealer. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of time. So, it's... would not be surprised to see either one of those. Ooh, that's a catch on that Silencer here. A little bit of support nearby, but not going to be able to save him. So he's dead for 100 seconds, actually. See, pick it up on any hero. Like, there's some, or just more creative stuff. Oh, Puck, he's going to Dream coL the Tidehunter. But Chessie, might want to think twice about that one. Tries to go in on him, pops Shadow Dancer response, though. And he'll be fine, actually. He did go the 120-second Essence Shift duration, by the way. Oh, the arrow does hit Puck. And that was the Aeon Disc proc. I was wondering what that was for a second. So he does end up getting that item in full. Ends up getting away for the time being, though. Earthshaker jumped in, of course, no Echo Shift, or Echo Slam, I should say. Bane, though, locked down by the Primal Roar on the back lines. And Bardino needs some help right now. The minions beating him down. The Necronomicon move, realizing that he's in a bad spot, though, as the team support does come in. Jesse puts the pounce on a Tidehunter. Bane is going to end up surviving. They did lose Beastmaster, but he fights back pretty quickly right here. So does Earthshaker. Jesse pounce it away himself. The 3 arrows coming out. None of them hitting anybody, but Limp is on the run. He's being chased after by the whole army of SG Esports. Look at those auto attacks from Marana. Plenty of damage. Maybe needs one more. Couple more, apparently. But it is enough to finish off the Vengeful Spirit. More buybacks happening. They know how important this fight is. Jesse, meanwhile, helping to finish off Bane with the assistance of Z-Freak right there. But now Jesse, he has to get away. Cosmobile, great bash on top of that. Gets the finish out of Jesse. No buyback for 100 seconds. He's going to be dead for. Cal's going to be ran down. Global Slam still 80 more seconds before that's off cooldown. Vengeful Spirit also caught here by SG. Triple kill for 40. Let's make it an ultra kill, he says. And he wants more. He wants the Rampage. He's going to get the Rampage, damn it. And yeah, GG's, I would not be surprised now. I mean, well, look at Beastmaster. He's going all in. Might as well. This is it. Moo's going all in right here. TPs are coming back. He needs to get through another tier 4 tower. A massive army of creeps. So Moo's doing his darnest to make this game still a reality here for Complexity. And to be fair, Morano almost dies, actually. They got really close to dying right there. In the end, they're pushing the Ancient, though, themselves, doing plenty of damage. I don't think this is a race he's going to win, but damn, it's a great effort by Moo here. As 40R did a good job of getting plenty of life back, though. Tickets good damage, goes for the Primal Roar, but it's the GG. SG Esports will take game number 2. Hell of a game at the finish there. That did not seem